All right, good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of the McGonigal Podcast, America's Stupidest Podcast. Episode 51. We're back for another 51 of this garbage we've done. I can't believe they let me do actually 51 of this garbage. We have a great panel today. We have, on my left, Peggy O'Leary, great comic, and host of this upcoming July 3rd, 51st Jokes at the Punchline Philly. So come out for that, July 3rd, Punchline Philly. Also, we have Ryan Rinz, who hasn't been here before. Ryan, thanks for coming out.
Thanks for having me.
Have you done a podcast before, Ryan?
Have I done a podcast before?
Okay, I didn't want you to be starting with the worst one. This is Stupidest Podcast. I was saying, I hope he's done one before, and he's not starting with the America's Stupidest Podcast. That would be awful.
That would have been the best one to do.
We'll see. By the time this episode's over, you might think different. You might say, well, I could have did something else on a Sunday afternoon. But so, Peggy, I'm glad you're here, actually, because the Irish, we've been accused of being drunks all these years. We'll always get the drunk jokes. But did you read with the Scottish? They ran Boston out of beer. The Irish never did that. The stupid Scots, they ran Boston out of beer. I think the Irish should get an apology.
Yeah. I mean, we're kind of the same people, but, you know.
Yeah, but I don't know. We've never done that.
Definitely not. That's crazy. I can't believe Boston did that. Like, what are you guys doing? I blame Boston.
Well, yeah, in a way, but
screw Boston.
The one bar sold 3 times the amount of beer they sell on St. Patrick's Day. So how could they expect that? How could they expect that? There's no way they could have saw that coming.
Well, did you see the guy who was like, yeah, all they had was Bud Light. Like, he was like, so we left. Like, literally couldn't have Bud Light.
So they left.
Logistically, I mean, a bunch of people definitely got fired for that, for sure, right?
Like,
I guess.
I mean, you dropped the ball there. It's like, we don't have any beer.
It's insane. I mean, it's Boston of all places. You think that they're going to run out of beer? That's unbelievable.
But I don't understand why they're keeping bars open until 4 a.m. It doesn't make any sense.
That's why they're making them in.
Well, yeah, they're saying they said the games play late, but it's like I've never seen a game over.
But
10.
I guess in Europe, maybe they're used to that in Europe. The bars staying open. I've never been to Europe.
I don't know because I mean, I feel like in Ireland, I know they do close bars kind of early.
They do.
And like the government kind of regulates their people by like, I'm pretty sure most bars like close 11 or 12. Like it's not like late because they've been drinking all day. So
I guess it was just a thing they knew they could make this kind of money, and they figured that's why they wanted to stay.
Yeah,
I guess it was a good chance to make money. I guess because you're right. That is crazy. When I heard they were staying up, so that's all Philadelphia needs. More people drunk late at night.
I can't understand they're running out of beer because like I've been at a party and we're like, oh, we're out of beer. Like this is crazy.
I can't blame them. Who could expect 3 times as much as St. Patrick's Day? Who could see that coming? I mean, that's insane that they drank them. They said that
closes bars at 12:30 on Saturday because people were drinking all day. According to this
I love it.
Thursday, 11.
I told you.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And,
wow.
And they're actually closed on St. Patrick's Day in Ireland, right? Because isn't that a big holy day? The bars closed?
It's like a holiday.
Yeah,
Well, I think they have more like street parties and stuff, so everybody can enjoy. But it's their, for Catholic Irish, it's like our Independence Day in a way.
I guess. And they said that plane full of Scottish fans, they were drinking on the plane over, and they haven't stopped drinking since they got here. They're calling it the Tartan Army or something. They're going to different cities. And they're insane.
Aren't they now in Miami? Because I think Miami's having the same problem.
They did.
Really?
They showed a bunch of
not the same problem. I think they learned their lessons, and I think Miami's way more of a nightclubby town. But yeah, they're definitely
gotta get these Scots out of our town.
Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. The Irish should get an apology. This is ridiculous. Usually the Irish fall asleep pretty early. That's one thing about the Irish. They can usually pass out, and maybe the drinking doesn't go on all night. Well, but that's unbelievable that can happen. These Scots could be that crazy, but. These Europeans they're having a great time in America. From what I'm reading, they're loving Buc-ee's and Bass Pro Shop. They thought they were 2 great places.
And they're obsessed with ranch. There's a bunch of people who are trying to take ranch back.
Ranch dressing. Yeah, they're trying to take them home. They put them in their suitcases and trying to cook them. Apparently, I don't understand how Europe doesn't have ranch dressing. How is that possible?
They don't have air conditioning. They can't keep it cold.
That's something else they were talking about, air conditioning. Well, they showed one guy, and he was talking about, man, this place is This place is like a museum. This is fantastic. And he was in Walmart, and he was talking about being like a museum.
I love it.
And they showed this Japanese guy, and he was eating Texas barbecue, and he took a bite. It was like he was having an orgasm biting into this Texas barbecue. And another guy couldn't believe the size of the frozen pizza in the supermarket. He was holding it up. They're having a ball over here, the Europeans.
So funny.
I'm going to set up a ranch smuggling operation, make a ton of money.
There's got to be people doing that. They got to be hiding it in their suitcases. I'm
going to make a suit and line it with ranch and just like fly it out there. Or something. Or just get the powder.
That's what I was going to say. There is powder. Someone should
moving powdered ranch would be crazy. You just got it wrapped up all shitty. You're like, guys, that's not what you think.
Attached to your body.
That's unbelievable. Well, one problem they're having though is in Europe they don't have a tipping culture. They don't tip. So waitresses and bartenders are getting furious because they're waiting on all these people and they're running up these gigantic bills and not tip because they don't know that they're supposed to tip.
Yeah,
you could get killed in some of these bars not tipping a waitress.
Yep.
Can you read that?
What?
PSA is warning World Cup fans to not pack ranch.
Oh yeah, that's a big thing. But I mean, there's some waitresses they'll go, which I don't blame them.
So actually, McGillen's, the place I used to work, they are during games. Like so, when games are on that whole day, they're just adding gratuity because they knew it was going to be.
Wow, smart.
I mean, yeah, and it's like it's not illegal because it's going to be like as long as you advertise it, you let them know. But the other thing, going back to the 4 a.m. thing, I think that's completely PA liquor board trying to make money off of us.
Oh, of course,
it makes 0 sense.
Because you have to pay a lot of money. Like a lot of bars didn't do it because it's a whole other liquor license now. So it's like it's not really worth it if you're not going to be a late night spot.
Are they doing it in other cities or is it just Philly?
I don't know.
I think they're doing it in other cities, but the games, it's just they end at like the last game's over at like 11.
It's just the money. Yeah. People know it's a chance. Like, we're getting all these tours. We got a chance to make money. But
Miami might already be like a 4 a.m. Like New York is already a 4 a.m. place.
Cool.
Is it really?
Yes.
New York, 4 o'clock?
See, that's why it's not weird to me. Like, because
that's fine.
I still sometimes like 1:45. I'm like, what? Isn't it early still? Like, I still have that mentality of like. Oh,
I was that way when I was younger. Now I couldn't do it, but I was younger.
I also came from waiting tables, so it's like we wouldn't get out until 12. So then you're like, cool. Afterwards. Now this is just a normal.
So you know what it's like not to get tipped. Then that's unbelievable. There's waitresses.
I delivered pizza, and that was the worst. I mean, you drive like 10 miles.
Oh, I used to deliver food. Yeah.
Like,
what's the weirdest tip you ever got?
The weirdest tip I ever got? It was definitely a beer. It was like because I'm like driving. So they're like, dude, if you shotgun that beer and faster than me, I'll give you a $20 bill. And I was like, it's like I'm driving, but yeah, sure.
But okay.
I had a woman try to give me an orange fruit. She tried to tip me an orange.
Really?
And I told her, I think you probably need it more than I do. She's trying to tip me an orange with delivering food. But yeah, I felt sorry when I saw that they don't tip. Well, how did tipping start then? If they don't have it in Europe, I mean, we just started tipping over here at some point.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's a scam
homeless
from
guy
restaurants.
Got a job and he's just like, can I get $1 on top of that?
But I mean, if it's really the real problem is that it's restaurant culture. Like, it should be just built in. Like, in Europe, when you're a waitress, it's a normal job that you get paid a good salary. Like, in New York, I mean, like, in Philly, you can be, it's like $2.50 an hour.
The rest is tips.
And the rest is tips. So it's like, you can't really make money. But
$18.50? That's when tipping started?
$18.50?
That seems a little. What were the tip sizes? What was it, like a half a penny?
Wealthy Americans returning from trips to Europe.
I guess it had to start at some time. If they don't do it in Europe, we had to start.
Something for 5 cents.
We had to start it at some time, but that's crazy. I didn't. When I read that they wasn't part of Europe culture, I was like, wow.
Yeah, I knew that because
don't get killed over here.
Imagine getting the screen spun on you back in 1850. They're like, this screen's going to tell you a few questions here.
Yeah.
You're just like, what?
Some of those bars in my neighborhood, you don't tip the bartender or waitress. You're not getting that a lot.
Yeah, you're getting 86. You're not getting kicked out, flagged.
Cars, you're going to have flat tires, and
and every bartender and every waitress in that restaurant knows you're a shitty tipper.
Oh, of course.
That's
it's
fun.
like it gets, it's like how it used to be for female comics. We all knew who the rapists were. We just talked about it behind your backs.
Of course. I can't imagine.
Am I allowed to say rape on here?
I can't
It actually says that it became widespread after slavery ended and they wouldn't pay people, but they would give them tips.
Oh,
was this rape?
No. I guess that makes that makes. So it goes back. Everything goes back to slavery. Oh my God!
So again, that comes down to like the owners didn't want to pay the wages.
Of course.
So the people would be paying the wages. It's
Well,
still
back in those days, I mean, they had all kind of things. They had no child labor laws. They had young kids working in factories. They were really exploiting
also,
people in those days.
restaurant culture didn't really become a thing until like taverns and public houses were a thing. But isn't it like restaurants? It really became a big thing like the 1930s, like when people came back from war.
Probably
Because it was like everybody made food at home. Like there would be taverns and there's hotels and stuff. But it wasn't like how it is. Well, obviously not how it is now. Now it's crazy. But
So 1830s, the wealthy started using restaurants, according to Gemini.
1830s. All right, just 100 years off.
You're right. No, you're right. The
Okay.
1950s is when it became modernized for everybody. Basically.
Okay.
With like the fast food chains.
Well,
Okay.
fast food change, but there were nice restaurants before that. Yeah, that's.
But people didn't go like out to eat. Like
No.
that was.
no.
Rich people did.
No,
yeah.
nobody did. I mean, I hear my parents talking about that. You know, they used to say there was no such thing. There was no such thing as going out to eat. Now, my grandfather owned a bar, but it was just a bar.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's got to be tough because your options are just based on who you know. You know,
Yeah.
It just goes back to that. You're just
yeah.
I could really go for like a nice burger, and it's like, like Paul up the street makes really good burgers.
Yeah.
My mother and my aunts now, they saw the way people do this every night, DoorDash and stuff, and don't cook. They would faint because because I remember them. They would talk about people women who didn't cook. It was a whole thing. You would literally be shamed if you were a woman who wasn't cooking back in the day.
They still get shamed for not cooking.
Well, I don't know. Nowadays, it's such an order out culture. Rip. I don't think people don't cook. Right?
Well, even have you seen these new places? Wonder. It's actually a place that has like multiple different food in one place. So like a family, like if you wanted sushi and you wanted Chinese and I wanted Italian, you all get it from the same place. That to me is wild because I think we're all turning into brats. Like I still had a mom that like whatever she made, if you didn't like what she made, you couldn't go eat cereal or something. But like even that, she didn't really.
Yeah.
It's like whatever she put on the table, you ate.
Yeah, I'm cheap. I never eat out just because I'm cheap, not because I have any kind of rules. I just buy stuff at the supermarket and scrape together a few meals. I don't.
I mean, I'm right there with you.
It's true. The people who do that DoorDash, I don't know how they're doing it. It's so expensive.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. I just rather buy stuff. It's way too expensive. I don't know, but those Europeans are having a great time. They're sorry we got away from them. I guess that's why we broke away. They're having a great time over here. I would love to know how much these bars they're making how much more money.
Well, I hear they're also getting hit for like streaming the games. They're like technically not allowed to.
I did hear stuff.
I think it's like you got to pay like a huge fee. 'Cause it's like if you have a subscription service, it's technically meant for just you, and it's like if you throw it on at the bar, then you have to pay.
I've heard that. That's
between $1,000 and $15,000. I'm hearing.
That's what bar owners were complaining during football season about the way they were getting hit with this big fee. Because you're streaming for, like you said, you're streaming for a crowd. You're not just streaming for one person, and they get hit with these big fees from Netflix and Peacock and all that stuff. Yeah, and the bars are saying how expensive it is to stream sports. Yeah, well, and something else people get ripped off.
I think they did like I forget. Somebody did a whole breakdown for like a Chicago Bear fan. What they would have to pay.
Oh man,
because of everywhere they play and all the different times, and I mean it's on Netflix now. It's Amazon. It's like
it's so
ridiculous.
I'm not going to do that. They don't have enough money. Jerry Jones and Robert Kraft. They don't have enough money to stream. I refuse to do it.
I illegally stream everything. So I've been getting by.
That's the way to do it. I refuse.
$500 to $850 a year to watch a whole season of NFL.
Just in general.
Depending on what market you live in. Wow. And that's when I typed up Chicago, so it looks like $850.
Chicago.
I'm not even cable was ridiculous. I don't know how people are paying that. I'm done. I got a little antenna and I get the over the air channels and that's it. I'm done.
I didn't even know you could still do that.
Yeah, actually, I've been trying to figure that out. There's a box you need in between it, right? You need
you just
the antenna just works.
Order this antenna, screw it in the back of your TV, and I get like 45 channels.
That works though?
Yeah.
I have one in my house. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
That's another business we should do, illegal.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
I'm like, what?
We're making ranch dressing. And
It's ridiculous. These cable companies. I don't know how you can watch all this stuff. Everybody has to have Netflix and Hulu, and you're just keeping up with the neighbors because the neighbors have it, so I got to have it too. But
oh no, I'm just addicted to TV. So like, it's probably what I spend my most money on. That and
it is
wine.
expensive. I can believe it. I can believe people are spending their money on it because it is gigantically expensive. I don't know.
I know, but the shows are so good.
I guess. I
watched The Bear this morning. I woke up at 6. I have like the worst sleeping patterns, and I watched the whole season of The Bear this morning.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I probably would like those shows if I ever saw them, but I'm too cheap to pay, so I guess I'll never know.
You gotta get Tubi. That's
I have
login.
Yeah, I mean, you're still handwriting the news.
I know.
We get it. This is crazy.
That's how cheap I am. Believe me.
How did you find that? Do you have Google on your phone?
I do.
Do you have a flip phone?
I do. Surprise! I do have a phone. That's one thing I do pay for the phone. But that's one of the few things I pay
You
for.
just got that phone, though. You were a flip phone about 6 months ago.
No, about a year and a half.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, about a year and a half.
The last time I bought newspapers was that guy Mamdani, I guess. He won in New York.
Right.
Yeah.
And they were selling New York Post in this area.
Wow.
So I was going around and I went on eBay, and what do you know? These things are going for like $80 to $100 a newspaper.
Why?
Just because people in New York wanted them and they couldn't get them.
Oh.
So you were scalping newspapers?
I was scalping newspapers, and I'll tell you what, it was
Ryan's the next Jeff
probably the
Bezos.
wildest
He's
thing
got
ever.
all kind of businesses going
I mean,
here.
people were looking at me like I was a madman. I'd run into these. I hit every Wawa and supermarket in the air in like a square, like a pretty large radius. I had 150 of these things, and
And then you just sell
they
them?
all went on eBay for. I mean, I made 50. I made like $5 or $6 grand off that. But
What?
yeah.
5 or
For
6
how long?
grand?
It was an overnight. It was overnight.
Wow, see, Ryan's got all the
But
business.
the funniest thing was like when I'd go in the store, I'm like, "Where are your newspapers?" And they're like, "Newspapers."
Yeah,
What are you looking for
I
newspapers
haven't
for?
bought
How
a
do you-
newspaper. It's got to be like 6 years or something because they cost like $2 and everything. The news
They're
is all over.
$3 and they're tax free, which is funny. And it's like I give the lady a $5 bill, and she was just like. I was like, yeah, like that'd be some fucking scam here. If I was like, yeah, I'm going store to store buying newspapers with fake $5 bills, so I
Yeah.
get $2 back and the news.
Everything you can get in the newspapers on the internet, so there's no point in buying a new. I had to stop buying newspapers.
I don't know how they. My favorite's when
I
you're on
don't-
76 and you see a stack of them just sitting there
Yeah.
on like the median. It's like some guy just was like, yeah, I dropped them off that morning.
I have no idea. I can't believe they still make them. I can't believe the people still buy them.
I don't know who's buying them. I mean, because there were stacks.
I'm old and I don't buy newspapers.
Well, my dad, I think still makes us do the Inquirer and the Delco Times or the Daily News, whatever
Well,
it's
see,
called.
that's what I
Do
mean.
they
You have to
deliver
be
it to your
old. You
house?
have to be
They
old.
deliver, yeah, but we are a funeral home, so like it's one of the last places that you actually need a newspaper because sometimes people, put an obituary in and then they want to save that or
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah,
true.
that's
that
crazy.
kind
Are
of
you
stuff.
guys are hunting dead people? You're like, let's check out the obituaries.
No,
Did
no,
you look at the
no.
obituaries this morning? We got 10 dead ones.
Well, kind of. You look and see who's got who, but
You can get the obituaries online too.
No, I know, but I think people that's the only time I feel like people want it. It's like, oh, my dad, or if there's like an article, like I was in like an article,
That's fun.
you'll buy
That's
a
fun,
newspaper,
yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing though.
You're like, wow, we're gonna be busy this week. There's 50
so
dead people in this
Oh my
area.
gosh, no, that's not how that works. And we don't say busy in the funeral business, okay? You respect the dead.
Oh, they never go out of business.
Well, you'd be surprised. Some do, depending on who.
But
man.
you said Tubi's is free on the internet. You can
It's
get it on your
amazing how
phone
great
or-
Tubi is.
That's all I watch is Tubi and YouTube.
I bring a date over sometimes
You
and
don't
I
have to-
throw
you
it
don't
on.
have to
She's
pay for
like,
it.
this is what we're doing. I'm like, okay, come on.
Oh my God,
There's some
that's
good movies on
You're like,
here.
are you
There's
serious?
Pretty good titles on this.
Yeah,
You seen The Equalizer?
Tubi's great. Tubi's great. You kidding? And if you're already paying for the internet, you have it anyway. So
Yeah.
you might as well watch it. That's all.
So funny.
I was talking. Well, we mentioned sports. We hadn't played, but I was talking to Jimmy before. Caitlin Clark has been getting her ass kicked. Have you seen it? Just
I saw the punch in the neck.
yeah, the
thing.
punch in the neck, and she's just getting her ass kicked. It's amazing that would happen. They wouldn't. There's no protection. The NBA wouldn't let that happen to a star. Like Michael Jordan wouldn't have been getting beat up like that. They would have put a stop to it. LeBron,
I don't know. We just watched a pretty aggressive finals for the NBA. They were letting some things go.
Yeah, but I'm saying that the main star like that would not have been allowed to be targeted. When Jordan was a rookie, they had the Chicago Bulls had a player named Charles Oakley who was Jordan's bodyguard. So if you got near Jordan, he was going to kick your ass, and it became a thing. You weren't allowed. They put a stop to it.
Well, isn't that girl
Sophie Cunningham is supposed
she's
to be?
Kind of. Yeah,
that was the idea, but it ain't working out. It's obviously isn't working out.
Pistons beat up Jordan though.
Who?
I mean, the Pistons beat up Jordan.
I was going to
say they tried to, but
dirty basketball is like one of the
pretty
oldest.
entertaining, actually. That makes me want to tune in.
I don't know, and I mean, what's his name? Jalen Brunson. Like, he was getting his like.
Oh, he was getting that.
And he's a star.
San Antonio was 12.
I think Wemby is one of the biggest POSs. Like, I really did not like that guy.
I'd like to meet him in person.
Also, he literally looks like an alien.
It's insane.
It's crazy.
It's amazing. His reputation was so good, and then it all went down the drain because he was like a sore loser, and he was cheap shotting people.
I know.
And now he went from being this respected guy to somebody everybody hates now, just in one series.
And it's just so weird because I'm like, is that like an old rival that I don't know, like the Spurs and the Knicks? I'm like, the Knicks have been good for 50 years. Now it is.
It was more like him being a sore loser. Really, It really was.
Well, and all the Spurs fans being
I was more into that. The
fans were freaking out and being like, if you look at the stats, we should have won. It's like, well, that's not how it works. That's when people do that in baseball.
When they broke down the minutes, the Spurs had the lead for like 70% of the time, and they still
Well, the biggest comeback of all time. That was crazy. Half the people turned the TV off and was like, well, that was
every game they had a double-digit lead. So that it is ridiculous. He does look like an alien. See him right next to him.
You know, what's really funny is I had money on that game too, and we were up by 30.
You didn't blow all the money you made from newspapers.
But I was just like, I'm going to go to bed. We're up by 30. This is a one bet.
Are you a Spurs fan?
No, I was just like, I bet on both of them.
Right,
This game here, they're going to win.
They were favored to win the series, weren't they? Coming
Oh,
into Spurs?
Yeah, they were heavily favored.
I thought they
Knicks were
200 or something.
But Knicks were like underdogs the whole
way up.
They definitely weren't the favorite.
I can't imagine how many millionaires that series made because they went on that streak there where they won like 13 straight. I bet there was some guy, just some crazy New Yorker, just like, we're doing it again. Thing.
That's sports gambling. I mean, I know that people love it, but I mean, I used to gamble back in the 80s when it was still illegal. There was no such thing as, you were just betting.
You kind of looked like you were a bookie back in the day.
Well, I wasn't a bookie. I was the guy losing money. The bookie was taking my money. I wish I had been the bookie. But it's so hard, and people are into it. I don't know. It's dangerous, man. You can go broke betting on sports. I mean,
if you look at all these like FanDuel and all that, they're actually targeting people who are bad. Like, and if if you get good, they've kicked people off. Like, they did this whole deep dive. I forget what the podcast was, but it was a whole deep dive on.
I've heard about this.
And it's like they had someone who's never bet before do it, and then he interviewed all these professional like gamblers who now that this is a new revenue, because there's people who. That's what they do. They go it's crazy. But FanDuel eventually figures out ways to kick you off and all that.
I guess that makes sense because I think that's an old tradition in Las Vegas too. Right?
Yeah, the house always wins.
Right? They find a way to get rid of you. They get you out of the casino.
That's why they're getting you drunk. That's why the drinks are free.
Yeah. That sports gambling is dangerous. But some people were suggesting, Boomer Esiason, who's he's on the radio now. Used to be a football player. That Caitlin Clark should leave. She should go to Europe and play and make money over there. If she's just going to get beat up, I mean, why stay here? Go over there, make money. She would be a big sensation if she showed up in one of the European leagues. Because she would get endorsements.
But I think so. The person who hit her in the neck did get fined a day later on. I think they're cracking down on it.
I hope so because it's ridiculous.
I don't think I've ever watched the full WNBA game, to be honest.
Oh, wow, you're so different. A guy that doesn't like women's sports.
It's not true. I love women's sports. I love when they're in the UFC, when they get in the octagon there, and they start beating up on each other. I'm like, this is crazy.
My God.
No, but if she's just going to get beat up like that, I wouldn't blame her for leaving. They can't.
She's not leaving.
I don't think she would.
She'd make a lot of money in Europe. She wouldn't.
She just got her first signature shoe with Nike too.
Yeah, she'd
make that over there too. I don't know. I don't know. Well, maybe. I guess we'll see. But I don't know how you're going to take that beating like that. I don't know. She's not that doesn't look like that tough of a person either.
I think she actually seems really tough.
Yeah,
maybe she is.
Because I feel like everybody else, I started watching her when she was in college still.
The rise there.
And the year that they lost to my God. Vegas, not Vegas, New Orleans, Tulane or LSU.
Yeah.
That was a very. She was really aggressive with the girl who now is
Angel Reese.
Yeah. They were. I think both of them almost got suspended.
I think the two of them together are making the WNBA like really watchable.
Yeah,
well,
100%.
I mean, nobody would talk about this. We wouldn't be talking about this 10 years ago without either of them in it.
Because Sophie was one of like the best WNBA players ever, but she's like the year above. Nobody watched it. No. Now it's like they trade her to be on the team with Clayton Clark because it's like a movie.
Well, that's what some people are saying. I mean, Caitlin Clark is this big cash cow and bringing all these viewers in. Why are you letting her get beat up like that?
Because now it's a whole nother people are beating up on her.
I guess, but
she got in hot water too, though, because she was dating Morgan. What's his name? Morgan Wallace or Wallen?
Oh, Wallen, the country singer.
The country singer was. I didn't know that. Wow, look at that.
And it was right before. Yeah, they went on a date. They were out, and I think a lot of people were like, "That's a F you. That's a F you to all your black friends and all the people that you."
He got in trouble for using the N word, right?
Yeah. He's like super racist.
I thought he did. Okay.
My ex kind of looks like him, and people would always be like, "You look like him." He's like, "That's like the worst." It was like right after all that allegation, and he's like,
"Oh man,
please don't."
But he's still selling a ton of music.
Yeah, there's a lot of racists in this country. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, well, I've heard the rumors.
Yeah. Well, you don't have TV, so you can't. You don't have the internet.
Thankfully, I don't have
the people that make the papers. They don't write about it.
They don't write about it. The New York Post might.
Thankfully, I don't have any of that. So there was this big thing online this week where people, the Amazon logo, the arrow.
Yeah.
Amazon. People are saying that it's actually secretly a giant penis. That's why they.
Hey, we got a picture of this thing.
Yeah, can we? I mean, that's also like a very curved penis. Yeah. I mean, honestly, good
Amazon
for whoever's.
arrow,
But I mean, I think it's more people's imagination than it actually is a penis.
I was gonna say,
people are reaching.
It looks more like a smile.
Yeah, that's what I always.
If one of my homies suggested that, I'd be like, buddy, you want to tell us something?
I thought it was supposed to be a smile.
Also, if it was a dick, what a tiny and huge head. Huge head.
Because Amazon's slogan, right?
Definitely has the hat on still.
Isn't it spend less, smile more? Isn't that the slogan? Spend less. I've seen it on the website.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
So I think it is supposed to be a smile. I think that was the whole idea. And then of course people just immediately turn everything into a sex.
If anything, it kind of looks like a smirk now that I'm seeing the smile. It's
I think it's definitely
we're stealing all local businesses.
We're crushing everybody.
Small businesses, you will be completely non-existent.
It's amazing how successful Jeff Bezos is. He's taken over. That's ridiculous.
Is he the one that just became a trillionaire, or was that Musk?
That's Musk.
I get them confused.
Do you know the money on that? The breakdown on that? I was trying to figure out how much $1 trillion was, and I was like, yes, Google. I said, if a 30-year-old today had, $1 trillion and never worked again, how much money could I spend a day without like going broke until I'm like 100? And they told me $27.3 million you could spend a day, which is crazy.
That's crazy.
And then even gave me suggestions too. They were like, you could buy a mansion every day for the rest of your life.
He doesn't actually have $1 trillion. It's all tied up in assets and everything he owns.
For sure.
And some of it's crypto.
Money. Crypto. Which I don't understand.
I don't understand crypto.
I'm way too old to understand crypto.
But I feel the same way about stocks. Like I'm just like, this is like literally just rich people figuring out ways to like.
It's gambling again.
It's 100%.
Yeah, I mean, it's all. I mean, money is all. There's no actual physical money. Everything is just you.
I know, and I'm so old school. I love physical money.
I'd rather have physical money.
I always make sure.
It says Elon has less than 0.1% in the bank.
Right. Everything is tied up.
Still, how much money is that though? That's still, what's 1% of $1 trillion?
Oh, absolutely.
That's 100.
Yeah,
100 billion. Wait, no, 100 million billion.
It's got to be a lot.
It's crazy.
Definitely over $1 million, right?
I don't know.
It's definitely over $1 million. Yeah. 1% of 100 million would be
0.1.
Oh, 0.1.
Yeah. Still more than that money that I have. I'm pretty confident.
Yeah.
I was track 4 math my whole life. I can't help you. I can't jump in.
I mean, what's the concept of him ordering a pizza like? He's like, how much does this pizza cost?
Yeah, he just
like, it's $1. He's like, what is $1?
Yeah.
But the thing about Amazon that is amazing, it's everywhere you go, there's Amazon trucks, double park somewhere. You can't, like I was going to talk about it, and coming over here today, I get stuck behind an Amazon truck. They're everywhere.
100 billion, it says.
But
100 billion.
Okay.
I think so.
That hurts.
1 of a trillion.
That's how big a trillion is. Wow.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Well, because
Right, so
a
he's got 100 million in the
billion,
bank.
$1 billion is what, 100 million? Wait.
I think so. Yeah, I don't know.
It's a wild number.
It sounds like something from the Jetsons. I don't know. I have no idea what it is. I can't.
At a point, you'd get tired of buying stuff. I think you'd be like, there is nothing to buy. You couldn't make something. You couldn't manufacture something
you're
that I
right.
would want to buy.
I'm not a big consumer anyway. I'm not a big run around buy stuff guy
It
anyway.
would take 2,740 years to spend $1 trillion at a rate of 1 million a day. So
Yeah.
what you just said.
And like, so this is why, again, when all of us are, half the country is like paycheck to paycheck, he could also just, I don't know, help people out.
Pretty nuts.
It's pretty
But
crazy.
it would also get
you could
chaotic
give
if
$1
you
million
did that.
to every public school in probably America and not even do
every
anything.
American.
It can't
seem
be
like-
good.
Yeah, but most millionaires don't think that way. That's the way we think. They don't think that way, unfortunately. But what I was saying, do you think there's some kind of rule with Amazon that they tell the trucks not to pull over, not park, just stay in the street? Because they never park. They always double park somewhere, and you're blocking traffic. It's amazing to me.
I think it's more of a it reaches the scale of I work at Amazon. I don't give a fuck. And it's just
bingo.
they cross paths, and it's just dude, I work for Amazon.
It's
fuck
amazing.
this.
They never
He's like,
park.
I'm just dropping
Yeah.
off.
They're always in the middle of the street. I said, this street.
Do you order from Amazon?
I do, because I hate.
See, I don't,
I've gotten
yeah.
to the point where I hate retail places. So when I don't go in there every day, but when I specifically need something, I order. Because I can't deal with these retail places. They're horrible.
That's where I get all my jokes from. I have to go to retail. I leave my phone in the car and I walk around. I'm like, wow, this is
probably
crazy.
not a bad
Really?
I just can't.
Oh my God. I hate shopping, so there's not a desire. So I'm like, if I can just order something.
Oh yeah,
online.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I European shop. I go to the grocery store every morning.
I go to the grocery
Oh
store.
yeah. Super, but I mean, I can't if a Target or a Walmart. I can't. Go in
That's
there.
a nightmare in there. But I'll do it. But I don't like it.
Yeah.
The Walmart near my house is I love it when I actually can go, but it's like a fist fight.
Yeah.
It's crazy every time I'm there.
and Target's
So you have to
just
go
a lot of weird
early in the morning. Yeah.
I can't take it. I just as soon order something, and maybe 2 or 3 times, or 3 or 4 times a year, the package comes and it's done. I didn't have to go anywhere. It just lands on my doorstep. It's much better that way. Did you read about the giraffe that was missing this week? Gracie the giraffe.
A missing giraffe.
Wait,
What the
so
fuck?
I missed it, but then all of a sudden these jokes started popping up on my whatever.
It was a private ranch in Texas, and somehow the giraffe wandered off. Like, how do you
Lost it.
lose a
And
giraffe?
they couldn't find him for days.
That's amazing. How do you lose a giraffe?
And every joke is how are all these women getting pulled over, trying to pass over to another state to have an abortion? They find those guys, but they can't find the motherfucker.
That's pretty wild.
They can't find Gracie the
That's
horse.
pretty insane.
The horse.
That is amazing. It's amazing. How do you lose a giraffe?
That's funny
2
too. 'Cause
weeks.
I'm thinking it's like a small giraffe too.
So I
but
know
it's
Fat and
I
happy
don't
2
think
weeks
they are.
after escaping ranch.
I know Texas is a big state, but come on, it's still a giraffe. You think somebody would spot the thing. That is
A ranch. It's like, how many giraffes does this guy have that he's losing them?
Well,
you know?
that's maybe the other thing
He's
is
got
was
50
he
giraffes. He's
or-
like, we're down one. I count them again.
count him again? Well, that's what I was thinking. Does he not have companions? So he's like, I got to get out of here.
I heard they get pretty depressed when they're not around other
Oh,
giraffes.
maybe.
I hear they're hot. They're
Maybe
pretty
that's what it was
hostile
then.
too.
Really?
Yeah, if you were walking, I think giraffes are responsible for at least 5 to 10 deaths a year.
Really?
Yeah, they're killing people sometimes.
Oh my gosh. From stampede.
They're aggressive animals.
Yeah,
I
they
didn't know
whip
that.
their neck at people if they get too close to their.
I guess
I
if they
whip my
feel
neck
they're
back and forth.
fawns,
I
yeah.
whip my neck.
I guess if they feel like they're cornered, that makes sense, right? If you feel like,
But
you're
I feel
cornered.
like I used to see them at Six Flags Safari, and they would just come up to the.
I fed one time.
Yeah.
You feed them in Norristown. They have them in Norristown. It's so random. They got a bunch of them down there. $5 you can feed a giraffe.
I hope it's a zoo. It's not somebody's house, right?
You could call it a zoo. Yeah, the
That's
Elmwood
pretty
Zoo.
funny.
Yeah,
Oh, the Elmwood Zoo? Is
Yeah,
that what-
yeah.
Okay, I've heard of that. Okay, I didn't know
Yep.
where it was.
It's in the trenches
Norristown?
of Norristown.
Okay,
You gotta
okay.
head on down there. It's like if you don't have quite enough money to go to the Philly Zoo, you can
Go there.
Yeah, you can go there.
So fun.
But I couldn't believe that story that a giraffe was missing and they couldn't find it. That's amazing to me.
It's insane.
Yeah, that still doesn't make sense.
Gracie the giraffe. And 2 weeks. How would you not find it in 2 weeks. You think 2 hours?
2 weeks, too?
That's
2
what it
weeks,
said.
yeah.
You think it'd be 2 hours? You could find a giraffe.
Maybe it was like had like an underground railroad situation. There's a bunch of like PETA people who've been escaping her. Someone was hiding her.
We must get this back to its home
But also,
country.
isn't Texas for the most part pretty barren land? Like, you would think you would see it in the desert or whatever. I
don't know.
I mean, I've been to West Texas and it's all flat.
Oh yeah, then that doesn't make any sense.
But I don't know where.
I mean,
exactly
I
it
can't
was.
imagine
Gracie
nobody's like.
hid, utilizing the area's dense brush-filled terrain to hide.
Okay.
Oh wow!
Because she was hiding.
Yeah. She was like, I
survived by
don't like.
finding isolated feeding spots and was eventually located looking fat and happy just 4 miles
Hilarious.
away.
4 miles away.
They got to put that giraffe in the CIA or something.
It sounds like some sort of giraffe like labor factory out there that she's like trying to break out of. She's
yeah,
like, I'm done
she's
working for
hiding.
these people. Yeah.
I never understood this.
I'm not grabbing things off the top shelf anymore for this guy. You know?
Understood people who wanted to own exotic animals and have that kind. I've never understood.
Do you see the tiger people in Thailand?
Yeah.
They like people are going there. They're getting photos with like a tiger. The tiger comes up, puts his paws on your shoulder. It's not declawed either. Like the thing has claws out and shit. And you're like, what the fuck?
I've never understood
These guys
that.
speaking a different language are like jabbing a milk bottle in this tiger's mouth, and they're just like, okay, stay still for the photo.
Animals don't want to be fucked with. I mean, I don't understand that. Why you
a crazy risk.
I don't. It's a different.
Who would want to be around that? Who would want to visit that? I don't know. Man.
You'd have to pay me a lot of money to do
But
that.
like you said about the
like a lot.
Like giraffes killing people. That's the type of thing where animals feel like they're being cornered or caged up, and they turn on you. I don't.
I get it. I'm the same way. You can't cage me in.
I've been scratched by like a small cat before. Like
I don't
and
like
it's the
cats.
worst. It ruins your week.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what
I
that
don't
would
like
do.
cats, so forget.
Cool story. If I was going to lose a limb, that's the way I would want to lose it. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, I was swimming and a shark got me. Or
Yeah.
something, you know? That's the
Well,
best way to do
Then
it.
at least you'd have a story.
Yeah.
What is that?
You see it?
Oh yeah, the tiger.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
my
exactly
God.
that. Yeah, that photo right there.
I'm nervous looking at that photo.
What's
I
crazy
know.
is they like on Instagram, it's like when you see that, they don't even show you the photo. It's just a video of them getting the tiger ready. And it's just like, dude.
Scary.
Yeah.
Even people who keep monkeys or chimpanzees, then they think they're domesticated. They can turn on it.
Oh yeah. Did you watch that? Did you
Apparently
watch?
Michael Jackson's monkey's still alive.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
He wasn't getting the propofol too. He wasn't.
Yeah, apparently not. Yeah.
He didn't have the sleep problems of Michael Jackson. He didn't have the insomnia. What were
Did you
gonna
watch
say?
that? There was an HBO documentary, Chimp.
I think I did watch this.
Chimp Mania or something.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I think I did watch
That
this.
was crazy. Tonka, the stories you hear, they never really end well,
No,
ever.
of course not. I mean, of course, those animals are going to turn on it.
Well, yeah, a lot of it happens too, when they hit puberty, and they're male gorillas or chimpanzees. It's like a 13-year-old boy who doesn't know it's bad to masturbate in public. You know what I mean? It's just
Oh man, that's terrifying.
it's so crazy. Just horned up.
But
chimp.
that's unbelievable. Gracie the giraffe. I wonder if she'll try it again, or she'll be like Willie Sutton, keep trying to break out of prison.
I know, and I hope they're watching. She doesn't get beat or something for escaping.
Yeah, you're right.
I hope
Try it
someone.
again.
But who would be watching? Think they really think they that regulated? Who's gonna watch?
I don't know. The cops in Texas, they're watching out for the ladies trying to have abortions.
That's funny.
Watch out for animal
They
abuse.
can catch them. That's funny.
Like giraffes, it doesn't even really make sense. I mean, I guess giraffes, they came from Africa, I guess.
Yeah.
I
They
guess
were
that's
not. I mean, they're not from America.
No,
right?
obviously
So it's
not.
like,
I
who
guess
we
it's
brought
Africa
them
where most
And
giraffes are.
elephants, we brought a ton of elephants
yeah, we
over.
did.
We brought them every year too.
But
That's
then they
crazy.
banned them from the circuses in the last couple of years. Elephants,
Yeah.
Which has really ruined the circus.
So
'cause it's
I
not-
was
it's not
thinking the
fun
same
anymore.
thing.
So, in New York, I feel like, wait, you know what's so weird? I feel like I told this story on the last podcast. So if I did, I'm sorry. But
fine.
when the circus would come to New York, they can't, the trucks that carry the elephants can't get through any of the tunnels or the bridges. So they have to walk them through the Midtown Tunnel.
Wow.
So it was so cool that
That's pretty crazy.
before they would come.
Wow, that's amazing.
It would be like a makeshift parade. You could watch the elephants go down.
That's pretty insane.
Wow, that is amazing.
It's so cool. And and everyone's out. Half the people are yelling, PETA people are
That makes
yelling.
me think
of
about
course.
it. Yeah.
I was in college, so we all got super high and we're just watching the elephants walk down Broadway.
That would throw me off. That makes me think about that giraffe story again. It's like, man, that Giraffe story would have been so much more funny if it got lost in New York.
New York,
it's like,
yeah,
it's like Giraffe in the big city. Like,
yeah. Like,
I'm
yeah,
hiding.
you're just
The cops are on me,
you're on
bro.
like the 50th floor, and just a giraffe walks by.
Yeah,
You're like,
you're
what
like,
the?
oh my
I think that's on Tubi, Giraffe in the Big City. I think that's one of those Tubi.
If not, let's make
I
it.
know,
Let's write it right
Honestly,
now.
we can go get one of those
I
giraffes.
miss
We'll break
those
one out of
old school
Elmwood.
movies of just like, I mean, Babe,
Oh yeah, yeah. Talking Pig. Yeah,
Talking
it was
Pig.
classic.
just all those.
Babe
old,
was a classic.
It's
he got,
great.
He got a
That'll
couple
do,
movies.
Pig. That'll do. Yeah.
Well, speaking of New York, I see that it looks like that Taylor and Travis are going to have their big wedding the same night as your 51st show. They have a
Isn't
nerve.
that
They have a
crazy?
nerve.
The
to have it
audacity.
on the same night.
First of all, I don't even understand the idea of
Are
wanting.
they selling tickets to that?
Madison-
Yeah, why
Madison
would you
Square
want to get
Garden.
married at Madison Square Garden?
I can't wait for the next interview.
They
where she talk-
totally should sell tickets to that.
Where
I'd
she
be like,
talks
dude,
about how
we'll
shy
have
she
them
is.
pay
Right? That'll
for
be.
it.
I mean,
Well, no, I mean, I think like she's publicly like throwing parties and all this stuff, but like, why wouldn't you want to have a beautiful venue? Like,
I don't understand that either.
I mean, she's got to have close to $1 trillion at this point.
Must,
yes.
you must want, on some level, you love attention. If you're doing something like, you have to, because who would have it in a big venue like that unless there's some kind of
I'm concerned about this guy on my fantasy football team, Travis Kelce. I mean, this guy's out just drinking and stuff, just
I
having a
know.
good time. I'm like, buddy, are you even? Do you care about?
I wouldn't
care
count
anymore?
on him.
Getting
I
ready for
wouldn't
the
count on him
season?
having a great year this year.
I don't
But,
think he didn't have one last year, and I was
and
like,
they're going
this
to block
is the wedding.
they're going to block the 2 or 3 streets around Madison Square Garden. I would be furious if I get stuck in a traffic jam because of Taylor and Travis's wedding.
yeah, but I mean, also that area is always.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It is.
That's what I mean. Why is
They
she
should just get rid
getting?
of
It's
cars
such
in
a
the city.
weird.
You think you'd want to have some
Venue.
privacy with your family. That is weird.
I mean, unless that is why she's doing it, like she's definitely gonna have her own privacy. Like, because I know they talked
Yeah.
about like overhead people. I mean, people do that all the time. Like paparazzi
Right.
do like drone and like you can get pictures.
Right.
So I mean, maybe that's why, because it's like she can definitely have. Nobody can get in and out
Right,
because.
well,
So I mean,
I
maybe
guess.
that's why. But I just don't see like how you would want it to be like. Listen, I want a big wedding. I love throwing a big party. Like my sister had 600 people at her wedding. Yeah,
Oh my
she's
God.
like,
600 people.
yeah, and my other
I
sister
think my
had like
graduating class
400.
was like around.
Like I love a big wedding, but I'm like the idea of standing in the middle of a stadium. I'm not whatever.
But
they're
arena,
called,
yeah,
arena.
It is insane. It sounds
Yeah.
insane that you would do that. I don't know.
It's crazy.
And
I think Adam Sandler did that in Mr. Deeds.
Oh yeah.
Didn't he like bring a chick out to like he rented out Madison Square Garden?
I don't
think
think
and
I
brought
saw
her
Mr.
there.
Deeds.
Well, did it and Bieber did that once. I think he Bieber did that when he was dating.
What a swag move by Bieber.
I know. I think he was like 17.
I'm gonna take that one out of his playbook one day.
He was, but speaking, not to digress, but he
Look at that AI.
Oh,
Love
there
that.
you go. With him in a wedding dress.
That's not AI. That's not real.
AI is insane. You don't know what's real and what's not real. It's completely.
I know. I
insane.
sent like a stupid little dog thing to someone, and someone was like, "Peggy, that's AI," and I'm like, "Okay, now I can't just like dogs like being goofy. Like we're ruining dogs having a good time."
no idea what's real, what's not real. It's insane.
I know, but then you feel like such a dork. You're like, "I'm sorry." Like,
Oh, I know, 'cause you
Aunt
know,
Peggy,
somebody said-
that's AI. I'm like, I know, but it's still funny.
But how many people is she supposed to be having at this wedding?
I don't know.
Because Madison Square Garden holds how many? 20,000?
I think about 20,000.
So maybe she's having.
Only 20,000? I would think it'd be more than that.
Might be more for.
I'm no longer
wedding
impressed
because you
by
don't have
comics
the
selling it out.
place
No.
for it. I'll pull it up.
Well, so that's what I mean. Like, are people aren't gonna be sitting in the stands. It's gonna be like on the court.
I don't think
right?
anybody would be sitting. They'll all be on their feet.
Yeah, dancing.
Yeah, I wonder how many she's going to have in there.
Is she kind of like a narcissist? Do you think she listens to her own music at the wedding, or is she's like, no, Taylor?
I don't think so.
Well, but it's the whole thing is just crazy. I don't know.
Well, she's definitely. I mean, I feel like she's gonna have a
11
band.
and 1,200 guests are expected to.
Okay, that's a small
Yeah.
crowd.
All
Right.
right. Well,
band.
here's the other thing I'm gonna say. As a businesswoman, is she inviting her entire company? Is she inviting everybody,
Probably.
every family member, everybody who they've ever met? That's what it is. Every teammate of
Now you're
Travis.
onto
Oh,
something
that's
there. That
this
would
is
where it would
why
make sense.
he's
She's
gonna
like,
invite the
I
whole
need a
team.
big venue. I know
I
too
need a
many
big.
people.
I know too many people. I don't want to like hurt
Leave
anyone's
anybody out. And
feelings.
then Travis knows a ton of people. Too.
Yeah. So I mean, I think there's definitely a level of that. I mean, 11,000, but it has to be like, yeah, she's inviting anybody, like all of her dancers. Like,
Yeah. I
how
mean,
many
Travis
people?
would probably have to invite his entire football team.
Right.
Oh, of course,
You know?
of course,
And
yeah.
past-
and the coaching
Yeah.
staff.
Do you think they're gonna have? My thing is, I'm like, do you think they're gonna have bridesmaids and groomsmen? Like,
I'm sure Jason Kelce
I wonder
would
if
be
I
the best
could
man.
wedding crash this.
I know.
There'll
be a lot of people.
Taylor and I
Don't
went
be,
to fucking
don't be
middle
reported.
school.
Somebody will sneak in there.
Someone's getting in
Don't
there.
be pictures will get somebody will find some figure something out.
That'd be the wedding to crash.
But I
We're gonna
bet
do
you
it.
100%. I think she'll probably do what comedy clubs do. Everybody's cell phones probably have to
Oh,
go in a bag.
Yeah,
Tim
I can see that
McGraw and
happening.
Stevie Nicks are going to perform.
Who's going to be?
Of course.
Wow.
See, I think
that
this
makes
is
sense now. Yeah,
It's going to be
Paul
it's-
McCartney.
It's, going to be a
Paul
concert.
McCartney. That's fucking hilarious.
Well, they love each
Yeah,
other,
I guess
and
that
Stevie
makes
Nicks
sense,
loves
yeah.
her. So that's what I mean. I think that she's just making this into a private concert. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the whole
insane.
thing is just like you're saying, they're gonna play her songs. It's like, yeah, if she sings it, but like, there's not like
Yeah.
she's gonna have a DJ. They're definitely gonna have like
Yeah,
a band the
I
whole
like
time.
Think about that.
So that
the
I mean,
DJ's
that's
gotta
the
be sitting there.
only.
He's like, yeah, like
What do
just
I
$1 million.
play?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
do you even charge her?
Yeah.
You're like,
Or like Paris Hilton would be the DJ. It's gonna be like something like that.
It's saying that there's no sign of a Swift marriage license filed at Manhattan's clerk's office.
Well, maybe it's a misdirection. Maybe they just.
I'm
maybe
sure
they put-
she could fire it off
That's
at
my
any day.
thought.
And get it
They
pushed
put the
through.
My
story
thought
out.
was, is this a misdirection? Is this really her like the dress rehearsal? Is it really just a concert and they're going to get married in Rhode Island or in PA
Yeah.
or whatever?
It would be funny if it's not true and it's rumors. Then the whole hysteria.
It's just such a bizarre. I totally thought it was a rumor. And
because there's
then
going to
but
be a
now-
bunch of Swifties outside Madison Square Garden on the street.
Well, that's probably why they have to block it off because they
Yeah,
don't want
they're gonna need
a
the
million little girls
They're going to
standing
need the
outside.
police out there. Yeah, they're going to have to. it's going to be nasty.
It's pretty wild.
She's probably going to give a lot of money to the city and.
Yeah,
and
I
then make it
guess.
worse
I don't know. She's
Yeah.
she's supposedly good that way, right? As far as charity and everything. From what if you read?
Yeah, she gave bonuses to all
that's
of the
the truck drivers.
truck
and, yeah, that's pretty
drivers.
cool.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, you didn't hear this?
No.
Every truck driver, she gave 100,000
$100,000
bonus on top of whatever they
the equipment and
whatever
stuff.
they
Wow.
normally get paid.
Wow.
That was
Which
their
I'm sure
bonus.
they're already making probably like
So much money.
yeah.
Yeah, because they're definitely Teamsters. Anybody truck drivers. Yeah, I bet you it's like The Office. You remember in The Office when they get married? Did you ever watch The Office?
Yeah, I love The Office.
And when they knew that they were going to do the dance at the wedding, so they snuck off and got married at Niagara Falls before the wedding.
Right,
I bet you it's something like that. Like they're actually going to get married because the rumor used to be that she was going to get married in Rhode Island. She has that huge summer house that she used to always throw July 4th parties.
Yeah, there was some big.
Have you been to
there
them?
was,
You said
there
that.
was some article. I didn't.
Also, by the way,
They were
never
great
was
parties.
a Swiftie.
Haven't been
Never
invited
was a
back.
Swiftie until the concert came here, and everybody I know became obsessed with it. So I was like, I gotta figure what, like, besides her whatever songs.
Yeah, yeah.
And now I'm not like a Swiftie, but it's like the algorithm. It's like I fucked myself over 3 years ago, and now it's. And I love I love the Kelce,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like.
There was some article. I didn't click on it, but it was about why they decided not to get married in Rhode Island. I don't know what the reason is, but
If I was her, I'd be like in New Zealand or something. I wouldn't even be an American.
It's
I know.
it's just weird. The Madison Square Garden it just sounds weird to get married there. I mean,
Yeah.
Whatever, but it just sounds a little weird.
No, I don't think anybody's ever done it. So that's why it's like kind of like
yeah,
a little appeal
I
to
wouldn't
it.
think it's
So they were supposed to do the wedding in Rhode Island at the Ocean House, but they canceled it due to security and privacy.
Oh yeah, well I guess they were.
That's kind of crazy because that would have been Rhode Island's biggest thing they've ever had.
Yeah.
Next to the Nantucket's
They were
nectar
supposed
drink.
to do it June 13th at the Rhode Island house.
Oh wow. And she does love the number 13.
Really? Is that a thing? She's in
Yeah, that's her. That's her
Yeah,
number.
I'm gonna grab the house.
I wonder if they already did get married, and this is all a
that's a
misdirect.
possibility too. The whole thing could be a misdirection, like we were saying.
And maybe they wouldn't need to file in New York; they would have to file in Rhode Island or somewhere
and then they're
else.
just having
I don't
a
think
party at
she's
Madison
too
Square
big to be
Garden.
doing discreet stuff. I don't think
Yeah,
like
but it would
well, also
leak-
it's public
too many
record.
eyes on
It's
it,
public
yeah.
Leak
record.
out. It would leak
it's
out.
public
Yeah.
record.
Yeah.
It's public record for
Right,
anybody.
Yeah, it would
like-
leak out. You're right.
There's the house.
That's her house in Rhode Island.
Yep.
what the hell? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's like,
Hey, that's like a house you get lost in. You're like,
and I think she bought it. Like she literally bought it, and I mean, she spends summers there.
hell?
But she has like these epic July 4th parties where everyone just stays in the house. It's like old school. Like reminds you of like things in like Downton Abbey when like they'd have parties. Everyone slept in the house. Like
I can't imagine how. If I was a guest, I would see how long I can get away with just staying there.
yeah.
Well,
Just
I'm sure a
stay there.
big house like that, it might be
Yeah.
like you'd be like Gracie the Giraffe. It would take them 2 weeks to find
Find you, yeah.
That's probably where the giraffe is.
Yeah.
Have they looked
He
there?
might be at the wedding. Oh my God, that's unbelievable. This is going to be like America's.
So it's called Ocean House. It's called Ocean House.
This is literally America's royal wedding.
Yeah.
Good Lord, this
looks like a hotel. It doesn't look like
it
a
doesn't even
house.
look real. It looks like AI generated that.
It could be. Everything else is AI. Why not?
She's got a football field in her backyard for Travis, I guess. I don't even fucking know.
I love it.
Holy cow. That's amazing.
This says 8 bedrooms and 11,000 square feet.
I wish I worked on a property like that for like my full-time job, I guess.
That might have been a bullshit image.
It'd be a fun thing. You'd be like,
I was going to say, that seems crazy big. Maybe that's the venue that they were going to...
This one, I think, is because when I asked how many bedrooms the house
Because I thought her house...
That looks a lot nicer than Madison Square Garden.
I know. But that's my whole thing. Like, we're getting pictures.
Like, Madison Square Garden
I would love to
a shit place to have a wedding.
I think so, too. It's like
Sticky
above
floors,
Penn
it's like-
Station.
Yeah, it's right above Penn Station. Yeah, Penn Station's the toilet. It's awful.
That's the house. I was going to say, that looks more like the house.
That looks more realistic.
Yeah.
And I was going to say, because I'm pretty sure it's called Holiday House because she wrote a song about it. It was like... yeah, I really am.
Must have been a great song, just
cannot
from looking at the house.
I cannot believe I know this much Taylor's facts. It's pretty
It's called
crazy.
High Watch.
Oh, High Watch. Okay.
She's the queen of High Watch. No, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like.
But even that, I would rather get married like on a beach there. But I guess the other thing is like, yeah, then it would be like people would be flying.
She's probably at the beach all the time. She's like, I do too much beach.
It's worth $17.75 million.
That's not that much.
I mean, Elon could buy fucking 80 of them.
Holiday House.
That's what it's called, Holiday House or High Watch.
Okay.
And she paid for it in cash.
In cash. Well, there's somebody
And I
who
think
uses
that
cash.
the story is like she liked the story behind it. Like it was and that's what she wrote the song about.
I mean, you know what? That is awesome, but that's a lot of responsibilities you don't have.
She's not doing anything.
Yeah,
she
I
has
don't know.
property
I
managers
know, but
probably.
I-
But that's what I mean. So she has how many houses? She has how many property managers? How many people is probably just on her staff alone? Is probably 100.
If I had a house on the water like that, I'd be terrified of a bad storm or right on the water like that.
Then you would just go to your other house.
Yeah,
I guess.
It's okay.
Still.
You're like, oh no, my house got destroyed.
She bought the house for her family so that they'd have somewhere to private to go. So they
Wow.
can still be a family like mom, dad.
Yeah.
Wow. Holy cow. We are insane with celebrities in this country.
But I think she also
It's
picked it because
insane.
it's not like the Hamptons where it's crazy. It's like, a small town in Rhode Island. So she probably does get to have a little bit more normalcy.
Being famous.
Like you hear about like that. Like doesn't Steve Carell own like a candy shop in like some like
That is
upstate
the
New York?
funniest stuff.
Steve Carell does, really?
I'm pretty
Wow.
sure. I know. Now I'm just making you Google things all the
Some
time.
of those guys have like little hobbies like
Massachusetts,
that.
yeah. He like I think it was
A
gonna go
candy
under.
shop.
I think it was gonna go under and it was like he wanted to keep it around.
Wow.
So he bought it and
That's having way too much money when you can just decide to buy a candy shop.
I don't know. I think there's like charming about like I mean there
Yeah,
like, this
like a
thing's
candy
losing money,
a
but
candy
alright.
shop is like Walmart now or like Target.
Yeah, right.
Like
Yeah.
like an old school. There's a couple in Delco old school
There's
like
one in New Hope, but I mean, she's fleecing for Pez. I mean, she's doing $9.99 for a thing of Pez. I'm like, come on, lady. Like, it's like fucking
For
2 towns
Pez?
over. I can get some Pez for like
That's what the outside
$2.99.
of his candy shop looks like.
that's cute.
Wow.
Wow.
I could see how they're losing money now. That big property.
If it's like one of those places that like there's like a chocolate shop where they're like actually making stuff, those
with the
things are
chocolatiers,
cool.
and it's like you walk in, they're making chocolate.
Yeah.
there
There's
was like an
still a
Asher's or whatever.
Yeah.
In Philly was like that. I don't know if it's still
I
like
think
that.
there's one in Delco that we always go. I think it's called like Kellyanne's or something, and it's really good. But like but the thing is like we do it like we'll do that as like a gift to someone. Like it's just the funeral home. Like we gift like all of the local pastors and all the priests, so we give them the candy. But it's really expensive that you're like we could just go to like the store and get the caramels.
My mom was big on that. She sent our dentist like a cheese board one time, and it was like, "Mom, what are you doing? Like, we pay the dentist to do work. Like, that's his job. to
That's
do the
such
work."
an old school thing. Like even like people tip their at Christmas time they'll tip their like the
mailman?
trash guys, the
Mailman, trash
mailman.
man, yeah, you're
I
right.
tip the postal workers because I use them a lot.
I
Yeah,
don't ever see them.
Yeah, I mean that is an old school thing. I mean, my parents used
if I
to do
had
that.
money,
People-
I give 'em $100
I can hardly
every
pay
year
my
just
mortgage,
because-
so I want to like
people-
write a
Yeah.
note. Like one day, one day I'll have money and I'll give you it.
That's the
promise.
worst. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's some people like that I
I
see
don't
in
know that
society. I'm
people
like,
do that
I should
anymore.
get this guy a bicycle. I see him walking every day.
Oh, those people work their ass off. The post
Yeah.
the mailman, they work their ass off. Did you see this new thing in China? The robot toilets. It's a robot toilet. It follows you around, so you don't have to go to the bathroom. The toilet's always. The toilet will come to you.
Okay, this is crazy.
It's out of control.
So, like, wait, like right now, if I was just like, I gotta go to the bathroom, but where would the privacy be?
And there wouldn't be really. I mean, like, so
This is
there
crazy.
it is.
Up at
They're
all
sitting up here in
times.
the corner, the toilet, and it follows you around. Like, why you need? I don't know why you would need that either in Japan, but apparently,
And how does it dispose of it?
that's another good
Turns
question.
it into
Like plumbing?
fuel.
Yeah.
That's how it
It
runs.
recycles it. Yeah.
That's actually how all their cars are made.
That's like when you find out, you're like, oh no, we don't want to know this.
Yeah, you're right. But
I don't
that's-
even like bidets, so I would not want my toilet to
No, I wouldn't
be
want.
a robot.
I wouldn't want to.
I don't like, in Giants where they have the big
That's
Marty.
terrifying,
It's
yeah.
terrifying. I
Oh
hate
yeah,
it.
they're in shop right there. It's called Tally, and it comes up on you, scares the hell out of you coming up.
Or
on
how
you.
about I'm seeing them all the time around Helium, the delivery system.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
It's like
all
Rhode.
the time
It's
in
front
center.
of Helium
Yeah,
for some
it's
reason.
always in
Yeah.
Center City. Yeah.
Real? Oh God, I
It's
don't know.
pretty interesting. I mean, I don't know the need for that. It's like, how lazy have we become? Like,
Well,
if
no,
you can't walk
but
to the store to get
again-
your cigarettes, you should probably just stop smoking cigarettes.
Also, but I'm going to go back to
Most cigarette smokers
the
can't
owners
walk.
of these places. No, it's they don't want to pay a delivery guy anymore.
true.
Oh, yeah, you're
They
right.
want to pay that one. It's the same.
But the
reason-
problem with that is too, it's like, I mean, back when I was working delivery, there's so much downtime sometimes, and it's such a waste of time. The
Yeah.
downtime. I mean, but it's just like DoorDash. I mean, but then again, it's like I ordered a Domino's pizza, and I was like hammered a couple months ago, and it was just like they were like, yeah, we can't do anything. We don't have any drivers right now. And I was like, dude, what?
Wow.
I was
Yeah.
like, you're Domino's. What do you mean you
Yeah.
don't have drivers?
I can see that. I guess people don't want to do it. But the thing is, in 10, 20 years, blue-collar workers, I don't know what they're going to do. Because like you said, everybody's getting rid of
Yeah,
it.
they're gonna be streaming.
Everybody's
Everybody's gonna be
automating
streaming. It's
everything.
crazy.
Or that's the thing we need. Like kids should go back to school for like electrician.
Yeah,
like,
they should.
Like,
You're
do
right.
that
They
stuff.
desperately need the trades.
We don't need more lawyers.
No, that's the last thing.
Yeah.
We don't need more
We don't need more
lawyers.
comics.
That's for sure. We don't
Yeah.
need more comics.
Also, it's just
I
look
found
at
that
it.
out 30 years ago. They didn't need more comics. I found that out the hard way 30 years
It's
ago.
become karaoke-esque almost.
Oh my gosh.
Like you go to a mic, and you're like, oh, this guy's trying it, and this guy's trying it. All right.
There's more comics now than ever, which is
Well, and it's even getting worse with just random people. This happens to me a lot, I think, probably because I am a girl, but like, it's like every, 50-year-old dude who's just like, yeah, I tried it once. And he's like, oh, is that what you do, open mics? And it's like, then you're like sitting there like defending the thing. And I'm like, well, obviously I have a day job, so I'm obviously not famous. And
Yeah.
I'm obviously not making all my money in comedy. But like, it's all like, I picked up a shift at like my local watering hole, like my local bar, and they're always just like, still doing that comedy thing?
Oh,
and
I
I'm
know,
like,
I
yeah,
know.
yeah,
Oh, that'll
yeah,
drive
man.
you nuts.
Oh yeah, like,
And
yeah.
then I was on TV this week I was on that Mike show for Fox, and that was so funny.
Nice.
Everybody was like, Peggy, you are actually a comedian. I'm like, what do you think I was lying this whole? First of all, like, I don't know. It's also weird to be like, Google me. You can see.
Yeah, I know. I did a show, I guess it was a few months ago, and my cousin was there, and he came up to me and afterwards he said, can you make any money doing this? And I was like, well,
Depends on the day.
I'm not
Yeah.
rich. I'm not
Yeah.
rich, that's for sure. I'm not, but yeah.
It's the funniest.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing. You better, if you want to do comedy, you better like it, because if you're doing it for any other reason, you're going to be disappointed. You better like being on stage.
Yeah.
That's
I actually had someone recently be like, what about like having like one of your videos go viral? I'm like, yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds
that'd be
great.
nice.
working on it.
How if
Wouldn't
you
that be
tell me how
nice?
to do that,
Yeah.
I'll do it.
if you're doing a podcast and people actually started watching, wouldn't that be nice?
It'd be nice.
It is
Wouldn't
nice.
that really be nice? But real quick, I just let me see. We're almost done. Did you see what Carlos Mencia got in trouble with the tax fraud? He was charged with tax fraud.
Really?
I thought he was dropping a new special. It was called Tax Fraud. I was like, okay.
Well, it could have
This
been.
will be-
It's called everybody
That's
else's
really funny.
everybody else's material from what they said. But no, he was. They hold him in the court this week, and he's up on charges of tax fraud.
Wow.
Carlos Mencia.
Why do people still think they can get away with it? Wesley Snipes, if he can't do it, if OJ can't do it, you guys can't do it. Like,
Speaking of OJ, you see they're building a new stadium for the Buffalo Bills, and they have the Hall of Fame, the Buffalo Hall of Fame. They decided they're not bringing OJ's. He's not gonna. His name isn't gonna be up. OJ.
ooh.
Yeah, another hero getting screwed over.
I really thought I really thought he was going to come clean on his deathbed.
Me
I thought that was
too.
going to be sick. I was like,
too.
wow. I was like looking forward to that. I was like, this would be
he
crazy.
was so far into the lie he couldn't. He forgot himself
Yeah.
what the truth was.
Yeah.
He spent so
Are
many
people
years lying
upset
about
that he's doing that?
What
that they're not
I
bringing
think there
over?
are some people who are upset, some Buffalo Bill fans, you think he should be up there because he was such a great player, which he was. But I can see where you can't win now. If you're the Buffalo Bills, if you put him up there, people are going to complain.
Yeah.
And if you don't put him up there, they're going to complain.
But they've taken back people's like Super Bowl didn't Hernandez after he got in trouble? Didn't they they kind of wrote him out of the history?
Yeah, they tried not to talk.
I think they do. I think they do that. If OJ is just such
WWE did that with a couple wrestlers, Chris Benoit or whatever. They were
but it's hard when somebody had the career of OJ Simpson or Pete Rose. It's hard to raise them when they had that big career. It's hard because people.
And Pete Rose is. Is it just because he's a drunk? What was his?
He was gambling, and then he went to jail for. He went to jail for.
Okay, that one I get because that's
he went to jail for tax evasion. That's what he went to jail for.
My great grandmother was an original Rosie Red. Randomly, I was going through a box of her stuff last night.
Mean?
What is
She was like a original cheerleader for the Cincinnati Reds back in the day.
Oh wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I got her stadium seat at my house from Crosley Stadium.
I never even heard of that.
Cool.
Rosie Red, Crosley Field. That's right. Wow, that's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, she was I was going through her stuff, but she's got like Christmas cards from Pete Rose and stuff, and like all this stuff from Pete Rose.
And you said he was accused of dating underage girls, Pete Rose.
Really?
Yeah, he was. But that's in the 70s. People did that. Literally, guys did that.
Seinfeld did it.
Like rock stars, rock stars like Mick Jagger. They did that, and it was and literally, it was no big deal. I mean, people looked the other way.
I mean, I still think it's happening.
Oh yeah, but I mean, at least. But I'm saying now you would keep it quiet. There was a time they didn't keep
care.
it quiet, and people didn't.
I don't know. Roman Polanski got in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, it's so random. I was talking about him the other day.
Roman Polanski. He got in trouble.
I thought that happened in like 2011 because I was like, oh, he was in Rush Hour 3, and then I was like.
Roman
Wait a
Polanski
minute. This happened in the 70s?
Roman Polanski went to France, and France doesn't have an extradition treaty.
No, I know.
He just walks around and directing movies.
Yeah.
Wait, he was in Rush Hour 3?
They shot it in France for that reason.
Wow.
Yeah. Which is crazy.
So crazy.
Yeah.
And then there were Hollywood stars who would still go over and work with him after he raped this.
People still worked with Woody Allen.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Diane Keaton.
Yeah, but Woody Allen never actually got convicted in court. Roman Polanski actually got convicted in court of statutory rape.
Really? I didn't realize it actually went to court.
Yeah.
How did he get out? How did he get out? How did he get out of the
somehow
country?
He was out on bail and he fled the country.
Oh my God.
It was during the trial, and then they finished the trial, and he got convicted in absentia. And so he was convicted in court.
How much time was he going to do?
I'm not sure how much time he was going to, but
Pete Rose's girl was 15.
Right.
Roman Polanski's girl was 13.
13.
Yeah, that was bad.
He had sex with her.
They're all bad.
Was he like 15? No.
He had sex with her in Jack Nicholson's hot tub.
Who, Polanski?
Yeah, Jack Nicholson's house. He was house sitting for Jack Nicholson, and he bought the 13, gave her champagne and Quaaludes, and had sex with her.
It was in 1978, and then he fled to France.
Yeah, fled to France.
Did you ever take Quaaludes back in the day?
No. I was.
Everybody was taking them around you, though?
I'm a coward. I didn't try anything. I didn't try cocaine. I'm such a coward. No, I'm too much of a
when
coward.
you stopped drinking, it was just because of drinking?
Yeah, I just drank a lot. Yeah, I didn't do anything else.
You're old school like that. That's what I like about you.
Yeah.
Flip phones and just an alcoholic. No drugs. No drugs for
Yeah. So we did an hour, Jim. We're pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
We did an hour. That was great. That moved fast. That was
fun.
That was a lot of fun.
You're
I
the
appreciate
best.
you coming out. Friday, July 3rd, Peggy Show, 51st jokes. Philly.
About America. 51st jokes about America.
Punchline Philly.
awesome.
Anything else to plug? Or?
I'll be there Wednesday as well for the 10-year anniversary for Punchline.
Oh, nice.
And then my Philly's Funniest is Tuesday.
Nice. Philly's funny.
Oh, God.
You got anything to plug?
I've been selling nicotine vegetables.
There you go.
Trying to get people hooked on them. You find me on Ryan Resell. You buy bulk, go sell them
And
cheaper.
any more newspapers, you still for Ryan to sell New York Post. And I used to do Philly's Funniest, but I kind of aged out of it. They don't want an old man in Philly's Funniest contest anymore.
I don't know why I did it. I did it literally.
It was fun. Hewlin's a great club, but you can't be the old man. And
I'm about
we
to
got
be
a
the
new comedy
old girl.
club out there now. Huh? It's Claude's or something coming around.
I saw that. Do you know who's running it?
Don't know, but I'm on a show there already.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Well,
Punniest
because
or
I sell
something,
alcohol and liquor, so I actually just want to get them because
you gotta get in there.
James.
South Philly, right?
Yeah,
I think
James
so, yeah.
Moss was like, "Oh, you have to fill this paperwork." Oh no, I was like, "I don't care about doing a show. I want to be their liquor provider. I want to make the money the way I actually make money."
Yeah.
There you go. That makes sense. But please, folks, check out all these shows we were talking about, and see you in the next episode of McGonigal Podcast. Thank you. Thanks, Peggy and Ryan. Thank you.
It's America's Stupidest Podcast. Think NPR for dummies. This is the McGonigal Podcast.